Mini episode 1772 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge mini episode 1772, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 7 of the 2024 NFL season, as well as a look at Week 8 of the college football season. We start with our picks right now for the college football playoff. Now, this is not a top 12 ranking, but a projection in the sense that the ACC and Big 12 are guaranteed first-round byes and will likely be in the 3 and 4 spots, and the Group of 5 conference winner will be in there, likely in the 12th spot. Here they are: 1 Texas, 2 Oregon, 3 Miami, 4 BYU, 5 Georgia, 6 Ohio State, 7 Penn State, 8 Iowa State, 9 Pittsburgh, 10 Indiana, 11 Tennessee, 12 Army. For last week's college picks, we were 3 and 5, and we're 21, 17 and 1 on the season. Here's what we got this week: Ohio plus 3.5 over Miami of Ohio, Tennessee plus 3 over Alabama, LSU minus 3 over Arkansas, and Texas minus 4.5 over Georgia. In the NFL, we're going for our 4th season since 2016 of being profitable, i.e. above 52.4%, picking every game of the season. We came within a few picks of that last year. This year, so far so good. Last week we were 9 and 5, 3 and 0 on the Big 3, and 1 and 0 on the lock. We're 48, 42 and 2, 9 and 9, and 4 and 2 on the season. Here's our top 10 for this week: 1 Kansas City, 2 Minnesota, 3 Detroit, 4 Houston, 5 Baltimore, 6 Green Bay, 7 Washington, 8 Buffalo, 9 San Francisco, 10 Tampa Bay. And this is our bottom 5: 28 New England, 29 Jacksonville, 30 Cleveland, 31 Las Vegas, 32 Carolina. Chicago and Dallas are on the bye. Here's our picks for this week: New Orleans plus 2 over Denver, New England plus 6 over Jacksonville, Atlanta minus 3 over Seattle, Cincinnati minus 5.5 over Cleveland, Buffalo minus 9.5 over Tennessee, Green Bay minus 3 over Houston, Detroit plus 1.5 over Minnesota, Indianapolis minus 3.5 over Miami, Las Vegas plus 7 over the LA Rams, San Francisco minus 1.5 over Kansas City, Pittsburgh plus 1 over the New York Jets, and Baltimore minus 3.5 over Tampa Bay. For our Big 3, it's Washington minus 9.5 over Carolina, and the LA Chargers minus 1.5 over Arizona. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 7, it's Philadelphia minus 3 over the New York Giants. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy over managing. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing, keeping in mind that some may not be playing this week. QB, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, and C.J. Stroud. Running back, Travis Etienne, Jamar Gibbs, Breece Hall, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, and Kyron Williams. Wide receiver, A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and CeeDee Lamb. Tight end, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Sam Laporta. Remember, our Thursday night game picks and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 8 QBs. Kirk Cousins, Jaden Daniels, Sam Darnold, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Brock Purdy, and Geno Smith. We like 20 running backs. Devon Achane, Saquon Barkley, Tank Bigsby, Chase Brown, Nick Chubb, James Conner, James Cook, J.K. Dobbins, Isaac Guerendo, Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, Chuba Hubbard, Kareem Hunt, Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Raheem Mostert, Tony Pollard, and Kenneth Walker III. We like 17 wide receivers: Devontae Adams, Brandon Ayuk, Amari Cooper, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Zay Flowers, Chris Godwin, T. Higgins, Drake London, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Malik Neighbors, George Pickens, Devontae Smith, Brian Thomas Jr., Jamison Williams, and Garrett Wilson. And we like 3 tight ends: Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, and Kyle Pitts. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.